Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro Sagi in the building. And welcome to the first episode of my brand new series called the Hop On series. So if I think there's something that you need to hop on, I'll tell you to hop on that shit. So if it's like it doesn't have to be just like a manga, it could be a manga, it could be an anime, it could be, games or whatever, but I just kept it. I was thinking of making a manga you should read series, but I thought, okay, what if I make an anime and blah, blah, blah. So this is just better because if it's a wider category of things. So the first thing I'm going to tell you to hop on is Feng Shen Ji. Now, what's Feng Shen Ji? Feng Shen Ji is a manhua, so it's basically a Chinese manga, right? And I've been on it for like a while, but I haven't seen anybody do videos of it, and I simply assume that nobody else is into it because it's really good, and if it what do you call it? It's so good that it makes no sense that people aren't doing reviews and all that stuff about it. But recently, Walking did a made a post about it, so if at least he knows about it, then what do you call it? Then there's a chance that more people can hop on it because they're really missing out. It has the best drawing of any manga, manhwa, whatever out there. Better than Bleach and all that shit. And everything is colored. Every single page, both the cover and everything is colored. And the storyline isn't whack, so it's not just good drawing and it's terrible. It's actually pretty good. And so I'm gonna give you an introduction to it, what it's all about, and then I'm gonna tell you the bad things about it and then the good things about it. To keep it fair. So basically, Feng Shen Ji is like sort of think of like a North Korea type of thing, right? And the dictator are the gods, and the people have to do what the gods want. And so one day the gods send the messenger to this emperor, and when the messenger comes like to like renew the contract or like tell them to do more stuff, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, the emperor is like, you know, uh, fuck your couch nigga, I'm tired of your shit, and he like burns burns the contract thing that the emperor that the messenger brought, and he says, I'm tired of your shit. I'm a real nigga. I'm about that life, and I'm gonna, stand up for my people. We're not gonna tolerate any more of your nonsense. And so, predictably, when you fuck with the gods, shit hits the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? So shit really hits the ceiling, and I'm not gonna go further than that, so that you can just like get into it yourself. I don't like spoiling things. And the images in this video are what do you call it? In the first two episodes only. Sorry, the first two chapters only. So it's not really like big spoilers or anything. Yeah. So it's just the images from this video are from the first two chapters. And now that you have a brief gist of what it's about, uh, let me tell you the pros and cons. So the cons, the first one is it's a manhwa and the names are Chinese and I don't speak Japanese, so why am I complaining? I don't speak Japanese and I'm into manga. Now the thing is, Chinese names can be pretty tough. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty tough to remember, especially when there's like a bunch of characters, and usually there's a bunch of characters in manga and all that stuff. So, uh, if I could change something, I'd make it English or Japanese. Cause the thing with Chinese names is very often you're gonna have like names that are broken down into three or two parts. Whereas in manga, it's whereas in Japanese it's generally like just one, or you have like the person's first name and surname. But that's just one of the things. The second thing is the side characters. Now, I read, I've read a manga, right? I've read 7 chapters of a manga, even when I didn't like the main characters, simply because I liked the side characters, the other characters in it, and that's in fact I've read two, and that those are basically Naruto and Bleach. I don't like Ichigo, I don't like Naruto, but I like a lot of the other characters in the series enough to make me check out what's popping. You know what I'm saying? In Feng Shengji, the characters that are kind of interesting, the side characters, they don't come in for the first like half. Right now it's like 100 chapters, and like I'd say like the first half you're not gonna see any like really interesting side characters. They're like closer to fodder, and but on the bright side, the main character is good and everything else is pretty good. And yeah, let's talk about the pros of Feng Shen Ji, and that's storyline is crazy, action is crazy, fights are crazy. It's like the gods are hacked, so you're having some really crazy fights. You know what I'm saying? And the drawing, what can I say about the drawing, man? It's too good, it's too good. The drawing, the art, everything, and it's all in color. It's too much value for money, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Feng Genji. It's yeah. Oh, another thing I like about it, it's seinen, right? So seinen, that's basically like the shonen, which like for like younger people, and then seinen is for like adults, right? And it's seinen, but the thing I don't like about seinen in general is because they know that the for adults they throw in like gore and rape even when it's unnecessary. Feng Genji doesn't do that. The gore is they don't like overdo it. They don't force it on you. Anything sexual, they don't force it on you. It's fairly mild for a seinen, but there is the gore during the fights. So yeah, I like that about it, and that's pretty much everything about everything you need to know about Feng Shen Ji. Check it out. It's really really intense, really intense. It starts off good, and then you're like, oh, so this is what's happening, and then it sort of dies down, and then it gets back right up, after a while. But I don't want to like spoil things, but it's crazy. You need to hop on that shit. Feng Shen Ji for the win. Check it out. Once again, thank you for watching.